Hello and welcome to the Quever channel. I am Jason, your host, and we are going to go on a little quest now. We're going to try and take a different journey, a different way through all this. We're going to go on the road here, turn the light on, and we're going to turn here. We're going to go down this road. Keep an eye out behind me, keep an eye out for any cars coming, because I don't know these roads. But it should be okay. We are going to head around here. I hope it goes the place I think it goes. I haven't been down here for 30 years. 30 years is probably... 35 years is probably the last time I visited this area. A friend of mine used to live here. I unfortunately lost. He was very autistic like me. We were both into computers, and I remember he had an attic full of computers, and we used to do walkthroughs of games, and it would be wonderful. It was wonderful. I would play the games on the Amiga, and he had a recording studio thing. So what I'm going to do is, I don't think it's that way, so I'm going to continue down this road. I'm trying to remember where I'm supposed to go. And basically, we would sit there for like 6-7 hours. I'd play through a game from memory. I wouldn't need a map or anything, and I'm Dungeon Master and that. And he would actually just describe what I was doing and where I was going. It was great. He lived in one of these places somewhere, but there's no way he's still here. I'm sure he moved out to the city quite a long time ago. But yeah, I don't even remember his name. But yeah. Looking back, I realised just how many people I knew were autistic or on the spectrum. Now this little road here should take us all the way, because these are the back alleys and that I used to weave through going to college to avoid people, because I didn't like people. I didn't want to be around people. It bothered me all the time when anybody was around. I might have to say hello to them, I might have to talk to them, they might ask me if I've got a lighter, if they smoke or anything, they might ask me what time it is. And all these things were always freaking me out so much. Speed bumps. So we're going all the way up to the top of here, which is quite a journey. And then I'm going to show you somewhere special to me, if it still exists. I mean, I have no fucking idea if it did. So we're going to go all the way up here. We are, because last time I came up here I was hesitant about it, because I was actually not fully, I didn't have my class 3 DVL say certification. Now I do. Now I can go all the way up here. I am registered to make this journey. Keep an eye out for the cars and coming up either way, or coming down the other way, or coming from the side streets. I love my Twingo. I could never in my life to imagine that I would have been able to come out again and see this place and do all this. So yeah, this is all the way up to the top of there. Put enough of these bloody speed bumps on, fucking hell. I mean, what was it? People must have been speeding down here a lot for them to put this amount of fucking speed bumps. Because damn. I'm going to continue going all the way along. Damn, this is almost a mile up here. Another friend of mine used to live down here, Alan. I didn't have that many friends, I really didn't, of course. But there was a few people I thought to fit in with. But everybody else I avoided. But the problem is being autistic and that. Once I left school, there was no real. My brain, as soon as I wasn't in contact with these people, they disappeared from my to-do list. Here's where, that is the petrol station that I used to fill up my motorbike. Go down here a bit. And this is where I used to play. Now, they've changed this massively. They have changed this absolutely massively. They really have. There's so much changed over here. This used to, but there's still some of the hill there, but this hill was really a lot bigger than this. So I'm going to actually take a picture of this for the people on Discord. So right, so, and you see all the people who used to go up here, I'll go up here, I'll go further. There used to be a big ceramics work to the left there, and all of this place here used to be this used to be a bridge here that led to nothing. The road stopped where it stopped right there, and I used to go on motorbikes up here, and the police tried to catch us on their motorbikes, but they didn't. These were motorbikes that they had given, shiny new off-road motorbikes, but they had no one who could drive them properly, and so they would stall out and couldn't follow us. It was great fun. But we spent a lot of time up there. But they've changed this entirely. They levelled it out a lot. It used to be a massive hill. This used to be a brick. This was going to be a road that went somewhere that they decided not to continue, so it's finished there. And this is where I ran from some mods, because yes, in the 60s and in the 70s, and just into the 80s there were biker gangs and there were mods and that, and they tried to steal my motorbike, and I managed to get it out, jump down some hills and stuff like that. It was all very fun. Used to be a British Legion pub just down there, not there anymore sadly. A friend of mine used to go there a lot. So what we're going to try and do now is, because I want to go, I believe that's not the top of where I want to go. I want to go further. We're going to go further. So we'll cross over here, turn off the light because we don't need it for this bit. So we're about part way through Bentilee, and I'm just thinking of the best way to actually travel the rest of the way. And I want to make sure that I don't miss the place. It's not that easy to remember some of this. Remember, it's been 35 years since I've been up this side of the estate. Changed a lot. Of course, there was no solar panels and that there. Well, a lot of it is the same, and I remember spending like £1 to fill up my motorbike and spend the entire Saturday out on the fields away from everyone. So yeah, we're going to go further up here. I believe we're going to be okay going this way. We're to Morrison's place. But let's go all the way up. We seem to have made all of it. Now at the top of this was something called Wass's Market. Wass's Market. It was a truck place that actually all the trucks drivers, and it was a haulage firm type thing. But Wass's Market was also on one day a week a open air market, and so much good stuff there. Food, butchers, everybody with their stuff trying. That's a big curb. Let's see if there's a way off the curb. Yes, there is. So all these houses here were not here. All these houses are completely new simply because this used to be a ceramic firm, something tiles or something, Johnson Tiles or something. This entire place all the way up here was a tiles place. So there was none of this. I might try to cross over soon while we've got some crossings up here. And then we're going to be going up Oakcake Grove. Oakcakes are awesome. Let's just slowly pull out. And we're going. Now, my Quingo has just hit 470 miles, which means I have travelled 410 miles of it since I owned it. So what is this place? Yeah. Oh, a Lidl. There's a Lidl here. Yeah, all this was part of the ceramics factory that used to be here. So yeah, I think we'll cross over here. Just turn here. Press the button. When we cross over here, I'm going to there we are. So I think we'll just we'll go a little bit further on here. I think there might be a ramp down onto the road and a place to get up over the other side. Yeah, we'll do that. This is the road down here where I got knocked over by a Golf GTI. So we're going to have to just... Yeah, that was my own fault as well. It really was. Although the car didn't have its lights on and it was getting dark, I was down a little side road there, and I had just been to my friends and got lots of new games for my Amiga, and I had them out in my hand and I was going through them, and I was completely oblivious to the world around me. I was just focused on the new games that I had gotten on the discs, and I was like, oh, this wonderful stuff, oh my god. Right, we've got to stop here. We have to stop here. We have to stop right here. That grey house over there, the grey house is in the distance over here. That was the place that I first coded. In 1979, I got a ZX Spectrum, a 1K machine with a 16K little backup thing for it. And my friend had a spare TV, and my dad was working on someone's car. I remember that. So while he was working on the car, I was in the house with the other person, and we hooked up my Spectrum, my ZX81, and we had the Sinclair magazine. And back then the Sinclair magazine had actual programs for you to type in, and that was a great way to learn code. And oh my god, yes, we've coded in the zombie game. It was just a simple thing where one block chased another block and all that, and then blocks got infected, and then you'd become the block that had to chase. It's a very, very simplistic game, but I remember sitting on the floor typing it in on the little plastic keyboard that was a flat key, but it didn't have, it was just a horrible keyboard on the ZX81. And of course we had no tape drive or anything, so as soon as we turned it off later, that program was gone and you had to re-type it in again. So yes, let me stop this video now and start the next one.